What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Touchdown Talk podcast. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. We got some wonderful football coming up. Turkey, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, all that good stuff. And speaking of which, we got Stuff Dat Turkey Boy in the middle there. I'm just going to refer to you by that since that's your name.
Stuff Dat Turkey.
That.
Woof.
And then we got Evan on the end.
Turkey, baby.
What's up?
Boys, what a wild week in the NFL last week. Like four games that went to overtime. You have, Jameis Winston doing absolutely insane things on the football field just to choke it all away.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Pats coming down to the wire with the Bengals. You got the Bills losing on prime time. You got the Chiefs beating the Colts. Like some crazy, crazy stuff going on in the league. So a lot to talk about. I mean, where do you guys want to get started? We can start with the Pats if you want.
Let's start. I would say let's start with the Bills game. That was a Thursday night game. I feel like that's the right one to start with.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone kind of watched that game to see if Josh Allen would get right after his last game. And I don't think he really did.
Oh, the game before. Well, his last game.
His last game was.
He went
insane.
Wow.
Maybe the one before you're thinking of. I don't know.
Maybe, but also, we thought that he would stay hot, and then he cooled off time.
Off. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and looks like that O-line's really just in bad shape and not really helping him out that much.
I think we should talk about Keon Coleman too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, absolutely.
Him being.
I was gonna talk about how Buffalo has nobody.
Actually, they just signed Brandon Cooks today, I believe.
Brandon Cooks. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Cooks coming back after 7 years of being dead, or however long it's been.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Like he was.
Cowboys
year
Brandon Cooks
on the Cowboys last year, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Are you really trying to tell me that Brandon Cooks is going to make a difference on the Buffalo team?
Honestly,
I don't think so. I don't think he makes any sort of difference whatsoever.
Really? Like
I really don't think so.
I think that was such a desperate signing by them, which in like the long run, I don't think it's going to help them like one bit. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like everywhere he goes, he ends up making an impact, except for maybe Houston. But like even there, he's gonna have a touchdown. He's gonna score in like some random ass way, and it's gonna be like
garbage time, whatever.
Yeah. I feel like they'll make it to the playoffs. He'll score a touchdown in the playoffs, and then he'll just disappear after that and be a complete non-factor. But yeah,
knocked out in the Super Bowl again.
Oh my God, dude, just completely obliterated, right?
Yeah, I saw that happen in the game, and I was like, oh no. I was like, that's not good.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a rough one.
Yeah, definitely.
But it definitely feels like a desperation signing, like you said, Tony. It just it's rough, and they don't have much help. They got Khalil Shakir. I like Khalil Shakir, but
I do too.
He's not Megatron.
He's not enough.
He's not like the alpha that you want in your receiver room. And that's why they wanted to get Jalen Waddle at the trade deadline. Now it's like, okay, who do you get? You feel like with this season they're having, probably they're not going to win a Super Bowl, but they still got a lot of pieces. And I feel like the biggest concern for them in the offseason got to be wide receiver. So who are some free agent wide receivers you could get? The one I heard today was Wan'Dale Robinson. If the Giants don't sign him, he's going to be a free agent. But even then, I don't think he's like the alpha that you want either.
Number one, right? You want a DK Metcalf. You want a solid number one,
right? AJ Brown. Imagine that.
No.
Holy shit.
He will be a New England Patriot before he's a Buffalo Bill.
Why do you think that?
I could see that.
He's been a Pats
More
fan his whole
money?
life.
He's a big
Oh,
Vrabel
really?
guy.
A big Vrabel
Gotcha.
guy, and he's legit like a Pats fan. Before he came to the
Oh,
NFL, he
that's
was a huge
right.
Pats fan.
Yeah, that as well.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
I think
Like
they could probably pay him more too.
he has like an Edelman Super Bowl jersey, I believe. Like the Edelman like wore. Like he bought it.
Wow.
Like you can find pictures of him like holding it up. It's cool. It's weird to see an NFL player love a different like a different team that
Right.
much.
Absolutely.
So it's like I'm not saying this as a delusional Pats fan. Like I really believe that he's going to go to the Pats at some point, maybe as like hey, end of my career, just so I can say I played for him, whatever. But I think he'll be a Patriot at some point during his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, money talks. So I feel like the only thing, if for me, it's like if I was a player and I got a chance to play for the Giants, but I had an offer on the table from the Eagles for like a lot more. I'm not saying I'm going to choose
I would
the
take
Eagles.
the Giants.
I'm just saying that's going to make it a tough decision. Because, hey, I love the Giants, but listen, got to feed the fam. Got to provide generational wealth, like all this stuff. And I'm sure AJ Brown thinks about that stuff too. So, like, hey, you never know. But I think the Pats probably have that too. Like, they can fucking pay him a shit ton just with the cap space that they have. I'm surprised that they haven't already made an offer. I mean, they might have been trying to trade.
They have
somebody.
They're up there with cap space, I believe, still, even after they just had like this crazy spending spree.
Yep. And then it makes me think of a team that really is in a bad spot with cap space is the Detroit Lions. If I'm not mistaken, they are going to be like in the negatives. Like they will not have any cap space after this season. So maybe they end up having to sell some of their really good players too. Hey, maybe the Bills end up getting freaking Jameson Williams or somebody like that, just to help out.
Oh, Jameson Williams, but he's like a very good fit.
Such a boomer bust guy too.
Yeah,
I feel like Jameson Williams is the type of guy. He needs a role where he can be consistent. I feel like he has what?
He has the physical talents to be good, and I feel like that's a receiver that Buffalo desperately needs.
Yeah, and I think he's just sort of wasting away on that Lions roster behind Amon-Ra because Amon-Ra just demands so much attention and so many targets that J-Mo kind of gets lost a little bit. But if he goes to an offense like Buffalo, can he step up into that role? I don't know. Remains to be seen. I mean, obviously, we might not even ever find it out because who knows what's going to happen. But just a thought.
I mean, they could also restructure every single contract known to man just to keep all their guys and get below like that salary cap number and say, okay, well, we're good for one more season. We'll just keep kicking that can down the road.
Yeah,
exactly.
But back to the Bills Texans game. Josh Allen got sacked 8 times in that game. Like you were saying, that O-line just did not look good at all. I think Will Anderson had 3 sacks last night or that night.
Yep. And that puts him and Danielle Hunter both have over 10 sacks. I think Will Anderson has 10.5 and Danielle Hunter has 11.5. So they're both like top 5 in sacks in the league, which was something we talked about preseason when we were doing our predictions for awards. I'm pretty sure mine was Will Anderson.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, really?
Just because, I mean, the Houston defense was always projected to be like absolutely insane. I think that whole pass rush is just nuts. Absolutely just crazy. So that having 2 guys in the top 5 is like absurd for them. But hey, super cool, man. I wish Derek Stingley got more picks. That's all.
Yeah.
I think that for Buffalo, like we talked about wide receivers being a problem for them, but there's so much more issues I think that are kind of being swept under the rug with that team right now. Like we just said, the offensive line is pretty bad. They're playing really bad right now. And honestly, I feel like their defense has a lot of holes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, I'm personally, like, just to be 100% honest here, man, I'm not the biggest fan of Sean McDermott. If I was the owner, I don't know. I don't think Sean McDermott's your answer, though, and it's kind of not to the same extent, but you got to start thinking, like, you're wasting away, like, Josh Allen's prime years, you know?
Mm.
Like, if they don't get past the hump this year, you know? I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
were
possible.
never able to get past the hump, and now they're falling even lower and lower. They can't even win the division. So it's like, I don't know. Things just aren't looking too good for them, which, hey, I'm not complaining as a Pats fan. Fine by me.
I mean,
I hope they keep Sean McDermott. I really do.
I hope for the Bills that they do figure it out. I hate to see a team that's just kind of just like slowly progressing down and no one knows that it's happening. Like I think that's like the worst thing to watch is like your team do that. Like the Saints, we've seen it with the Saints for the past few years now, just slowly just ticking down, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, they're bad. You know, it caught everyone by surprise that it kind of just, I won't say it happened all of a sudden, but it happened in like 3 years where like they lost Drew Brees. You had Derek Carr for 2. Oh, now he retires. Our quarterback's a rookie. Like it's just a weird like eye opening kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I think hopefully they can figure it out. I mean, I think they need a number 2 running back big time because giving all these touches to James Cook is very tough for the offense in general.
Right. Yeah, and what he is one of the very, very few bright spots that team has outside of Josh Allen. So you don't really want to give him that big of a workload for too long. You want to try to kind of see how long you can preserve him for, sort of say.
I think it's partially like they paid him. They gave him a big contract in the offseason, so it's like, well, we should use our guy, but at the same time, you want to keep that guy healthy.
Right.
But yeah, you got guys like Ray Davis and Ty Johnson, but they don't feel like more pass catchers, honestly. And maybe Ray Davis is kind of a little bit more of a bruiser, but you know, you want to have someone who you feel good as sort of like your power back, because James Cook is definitely very, very elusive, and he can break tackles for sure. But he's sort of like your speed guy, and you want to have your power guy too. I feel like we're just falling into that little Sonic and Knuckles sort of framework where we want to have that 1-2 punch. And yeah, they just don't have it.
Definitely not. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna be great for Buffalo going down the stretch either, personally.
No, I don't think so as well. I think Houston winning that game makes this wild card whole AFC bonanza very interesting now, because I don't think they'll win the division. Like, I don't think they can come back and beat the Colts. I mean, I know the Colts just lost this week, but at least they kind of hung around with Kansas City, which is a good team, and I don't see them losing too many games to fall out of the division. So the fact that Houston just is like 6-5 now.
Yes.
And it just makes the whole wild card thing interesting.
Well, the thing about that is, I mean, you got the Jags in the mix there too, in the AFC South, and the Texans play the Colts twice in this last stretch of the season. They haven't played the Colts yet at all this year. So 2 of their matchups before the end of the season are against the Colts. So those are going to be massive, massive games when it comes to who's going to win that division.
Yeah, very true.
Those will be great games to watch. Great games.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it'll be a beat down by the Colts.
You think the Colts
Honestly,
will beat them
yeah.
down?
Yeah,
I
think so.
agree with you. I think so as well. I think the Colts are just too good of an offensive powerhouse, and I don't know. I don't think Davis Mills or
who would have
CJ
guessed
Stroud
that?
will stop them.
Who would have guessed that? We're saying Daniel Jones is helping create an offensive powerhouse on the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, whoa.
I see. That's the thing
Who would have
is,
thought we were saying that?
I don't think we're
He's-
leading
he's
off with
helping.
Daniel Jones. I mean, yeah, he's the quarterback. You have to give him
He's
credit.
helping. He's helping create that.
He's
helping. I'm not saying
on
he
a
is.
team.
I'm not saying he is the powerhouse, because that is Jonathan Taylor. Yes, he is helping that powerhouse.
I'm
Right.
not even confident enough to say he's helping. I feel like
Oh, come
he's
on.
just the only captain they have. So they're like, here, we just need you to put your hand on the steering wheel and hold it.
He's
And he's
game
holding it.
managing. He's game managing,
I guess.
right?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
At least-
if they get to a lead, if they don't take the lead quick with Jonathan Taylor, then he ain't game managing anything. He's going out there and fucking throwing picks and playing like shit.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying is like he's not putting the team on his back, but when the other pieces are clicking, he's doing his job. Like he's just doing the bare minimum that he needs to do to be successful in that offense, as long as the run game's still there and everything's being set up the right way.
Yeah.
But obviously we've talked about this, is that's the number one thing you can do to stop the Colts is stop Jonathan Taylor and then force Daniel Jones to win the game for them. That's exactly what the Chiefs did, and he couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Jonathan Taylor was held, I think he had like 45 yards, rushing yards.
Yeah.
So that's all you got to do, dog. I'm pretty sure in the Colts 3 losses, right? Because they've had 3 losses.
Yep. 8-3.
Jonathan Taylor has been under, I think 76 yards was the most he had in a loss.
Dang.
He had like 76 in one loss, and then he had 40 and 40 in that range. So, man, that's the biggest thing. Absolutely.
He had 58 against the Chiefs.
58. Okay.
Yep.
My bad. But
and no touchdowns.
Still right. Still,
which
no,
is like for
yeah.
JT standards that we're saying that's bad, which it is.
That is very bad.
It is, yeah.
Right.
With the precedent that he has set.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be MVP, you can't put up a stinker like that.
Yeah,
you can't put up
exactly.
60 yards if you want to be MVP.
That's why
dropping
Matthew
150.
Stafford's my MVP.
Honestly,
Yeah,
at this point,
I agree with Evan as well. Yeah. It was
Stafford's
Jonathan
mind.
Taylor for me, and now it's Matthew Stafford as of right now.
I still feel like Drake May's got a pretty strong case.
Oh no, I agree.
He's second.
Like,
he's second for me.
He's second right now. Mm-hmm.
You also have the Rams as the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah. They look like the most complete and best team. When I watch all 3 phases of the ball, they look like the team that has the least amount of weaknesses.
It's true.
They're playing really well.
And we thought that was going to be like, we thought the Bucks Rams game was going to be like a hot game and game of the week and all this, and no, it was just the Rams were like, nah, we don't care about we don't care about the Bucks, like get them the fuck out of here. And obviously Baker being hurt has part to do with that, but it was way out of hand before he even got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he was throwing picks way before there was any apparent injury. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it also just makes the NFC South look really bad in general, which I feel like
agree.
is always the case. But I'm looking at it right now, like, damn, dog, the Bucks are sitting at the top with a 6-5 record, and the Panthers.
I
are
will say the Bucks are very, very injury depleted this year, though. At least at the beginning of the year when they were more healthy, they were kind of a lot more dynamic and dominant, I would say. And we were looking at this Bucks team very differently like 2 months ago. Like, remember, Baker was like MVP front runner, and they had You know, like
Yeah.
Buka was going off every week, and
Mhm.
just a lot of that went quiet. And then you had Bucky, and Bucky's been hurt for a while, so that
Mhm.
doesn't
Yeah.
help your run game.
Absolutely. I mean, he's been
Yeah,
out
when
for
you
an
only have
extended period of time.
we have to roll with Sean Tucker and Rashad White, who both fell out of favor once Bucky Irving got good. It was like, well, why
Yeah.
are we going back to them? Oh, because he's hurt. Okay, no problem. You know, it was kind of one of those things like, well, I guess we have to roll with them. Like they have two other guys they can roll with. There's no reason to trade for another guy. Also, Bucky was not out for the season as of now, so
Yeah.
I think he's back, right? He came back this week.
Supposedly.
So they've been saying he's supposed to be back for a couple weeks now, I believe.
Right.
And
Every week it's like, yeah, he's supposed to come back. No, they keep pushing it off. So I mean, when he finally comes back, he's gonna be a triumphant return. Everyone's gonna be like, yes, let's go,
Hope so.
Bucky.
Hope so.
And he's probably gonna
Yeah.
go fucking nuclear, I would imagine.
Yeah.
As long as he's 100%. But it really sucks, man, seeing him gone because he's such a fun player to watch. He really is.
Yeah.
Um,
He was fun at Oregon too. He was quick through the tackles, but also could, run through a guy or two if need be.
there you go. Yep. So who else did crazy shit this week? I could go.
well,
I would
we got
say-
the craziest game I would say is your fucking Giants, man.
Bro, I
feel like that
don't
was the craziest game
understand.
Sunday.
I don't understand how
be
that
crazier,
even
Tony.
happened.
I think I know what you're talking about, Evan.
I think it's also in the NFC East.
Oh yeah, that was an insane game too.
yes.
But we'll talk G-Men first. Talk G-Men first, then we'll get into this.
I literally went into the Giants Lions game thinking, okay, it's going to be over by halftime. The Lions are just going to run all over us and all this stuff.
Yep.
And like honestly, I was more worried about our defense going into the game than the offense. I mean, I figured the offense wouldn't do anything, but they came out and really put on a show, man.
Mhm.
Like with the trick plays too. Like that was obviously the big highlight from the game is Jameis Winston catching a touchdown pass. And I was like, dog, I'm watching this. I'm sitting in my chair watching it on my phone. And I'm like, okay, Gunnar Olszewski is taking the end around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's about to get sacked. He gets out of the sack. He gets the pass off. And I'm like, Jameis Winston has zero separation on the defender.
Zero. He might actually have negative
But the
yards
ball was
separation.
underthrown.
Yes.
So he came back to it, and I'm like, oh my God, he actually caught it. Like, this is crazy. And I'm thinking, okay, he's probably just going to get tackled. Nah, he's like, get off me, spins around, like catches himself. And I'm literally in my chair like, ah, oh my God. Like literally I was falling out of my chair. Like, holy shit. What did I just witness, bro? Like,
right.
oh my God, that was absolutely insane. And this was after he already had a flea flicker, I guess you'd call it a flea flicker, like 50-yard touchdown pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. So, man, I mean, people have been saying it. The NFL is just better when Jameis Winston is playing football. And it just is, man.
It
He
is.
just
It's
does
better.
things that no one else does.
I
It's
agree with
insane.
that, honestly.
And I love it. But you also got the complete Jameis Winston experience, which involves throwing a pick at the end of the game when you absolutely cannot be throwing a pick.
Yeah.
So you had it, and I knew
duality.
it was going to happen. I 100% knew it.
Mhm.
And not only it was not completely his fault because you obviously put yourself in a pretty good situation in the fourth quarter, up by 10, and the defense just completely shits the bed. For now, like the fifth time this season, we've had substantial leads and end up blowing it. And that's exactly why Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator, just got fired. And he deserves to get fired. And we talked about this last episode or 2 episodes ago when Brian Daboll got fired. Like, yeah, the job's not finished. Daboll's gone.
Right.
Okay, now Shane Bowen is gone. We will see if Joe Shane will last until the offseason because I have a feeling that they're going to bring someone new in to sort of revamp things this offseason and make a lot of changes.
Chip
But
Kelly.
If it's Chip Kelly, I swear. Well, I'm talking about GM. I'm talking about GM, but if they bring in Chip Kelly, dude, because he
Chip
got
Kelly
fired,
As the
as
head
their
coach,
OC.
oh my god,
I would literally be
Ryan,
livid.
I would feel so bad for you if they
I'd be
brought in Chip
livid.
Kelly. I would feel so bad. I would drive to your house,
Oh,
give you a hug, and say, "I'm so sorry." He will be fired by week 8.
Yeah, no, he ain't making it halfway, bro.
Yeah.
I would be so pissed. No chance. I don't know who the hell they're gonna hire. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some bum, dude. I mean, it'll be like a good OC for, some other team. Honestly, dude, give me Steve Spagnuolo, bro. Give me
From
Steve
the-
as a
Spagnuolo.
coach.
Really?
Yes, he was the Giants coach before, or he was the Giants defensive coordinator when they won the Super Bowls.
When they won
dude.
the Super Bowls,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
shit,
but
I like that one. If we
Mm.
can pull him away from Kansas City, because he's been
That's your
there winning
problem
chips
is
for the
I
past
don't-
couple years.
yeah, I feel
But
like
hey.
he might be a little too attached to Andy Reid now.
And yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if he would want to be a head coach,
Dude, just
or
go
if he
get Andy
wants to
Reid.
just be DC.
Just go get Andy
Yeah.
Reid.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah, I don't
Fucking-
think it's that hard, dude.
Dog, they're gonna fucking sign Rex Ryan, or fucking Bruce Arians is gonna come out of retirement.
Yeah, right.
Run this
Rex
shit into the ground.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Rex
imagine,
Ryan's gonna
bro.
be your head coach. Chip Kelly's your OC.
I will say I haven't heard the name Bruce Arians in a long time.
Yep, legendary.
In a
Paul.
long time.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad though. Like,
I was gonna
No.
say he was a good coach.
I mean, I
He
just
wasn't
think
bad.
that he's probably not. I don't know what he's up to these days, but I don't think he's focused on football.
I think
I'm not
retired.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
He
retired, and
retired,
he's
yeah.
like, "Nah, I'm done." Which honestly,
he
good
won
for him.
that one Super Bowl and he was like, I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah. And then he gave the reins to Todd Bowles, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Todd Bowles?
Todd Bowles, yeah.
I like me
Who's
some
still
Todd
there
Bowles.
now.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent, pretty
Mm.
decent defensive mind. That was, another New York Jet piece that was just thrown away for no reason, kinda.
Yeah, a jet that became really successful somewhere else,
Yeah, right.
or I guess somewhat successful somewhere else. But that's my 2 cents on the Giants. Still don't know who the coach is going to be, but that's
They'll figure it out.
I wanted them to lose. I don't want them to win at this point. I don't want them
Really?
to win. Yes, I
yeah,
want them to
absolutely.
lose.
I feel like-
yeah.
I feel
Why
like
would
as
you
a
want
fan
him
of a
to win?
team, I feel like as a fan of a team, you want your team to win. Like, maybe
Well,
that's just me.
okay.
But like, I hate to see my team lose on purpose because we'll draft picks.
Right.
that's also gonna make people-
Yeah, I don't want them to lose on purpose.
Right, but like,
I want them to lose on accident. I want them to lose legitimate. I want them to just be bad enough where they cannot win.
so like when the Pats sucked that one year, like with Gerard Mayo and like before that with like getting Mac Jones and whatever, I was like, no, go out and win the game. I was like, win games.
On
Like,
that week 18, right?
Really?
I still wanted the Patriots to win games. Yes. As
Yeah,
a
and I'm
fan,
sure they
I
all
want
did
to
too.
see my team win. And again,
See,
if that's the draft position, fine. That's for them to figure out, not as me as a fan.
Right.
Personally, that's just me.
I feel like
I
that's
used to
such a
feel that
pure-hearted
way.
way to look at it.
That's a what?
That's just a pure-hearted way to look at it. That's like, as a kid, it's like you don't think about the larger things of like the business of sports. You're just like, yeah, I want to see my team win. I don't care. Like,
Yeah, I have this is a child's mind up here when it comes to sports, all right? But the ball knowledge is adult. Okay, that's about it.
and I'm not saying it as a bad thing at all. I'm saying it's kind of
No, it's-
it's kind of a good thing that, like, because
Oh,
a
no,
lot of
like, but-
people will be like, oh, I don't care if my team wins because I bet on the other team, or I bet the under on, or whatever. Like, they care more about their bets, or they care more about their fantasy team than their
That's a good
actual like
point.
NFL fandom that got them into all those things to begin with. So it's like,
Right.
as you get older, you're like, sort of all the magic of it kind of goes away. So it's kind of nice to have. That's a refreshing viewpoint. But me, I want that draft pick, bro. I mean, is it going to make much of a difference because we're not drafting a quarterback? So
True.
I don't know. is it going to be different if we're like number 4 compared to number 2 or 3? Like, I don't know, but we're going to be in that range either way, right? Like
Yeah.
it's we're
You're probably
we're
going to be in
too
the top 6 range, right?
yeah
Top
yeah
6.
oh yeah. We're already eliminated from the playoffs, dog. We're the first team to be
Yeah.
eliminated from the
Yeah.
playoffs.
The Giants were the
Damn.
first team
Yes,
Damn.
officially.
which I don't understand how Tennessee is not eliminated.
How are the Saints not eliminated?
Right. I think the
Their
Saints only because their division sucks
their
so bad.
division's a lot tighter, I guess. Yeah.
But Tennessee, like, there's no way they're taking the division away from the Colts or the Jags or the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Well, it's
know.
all like mathematical, like,
I guess technically, if like other people
technically
were to like
if they
lose out,
lose,
and
right.
if they win out, and then everybody else they could get a wild card spot or something. Because yeah, maybe AFC is just different. But I don't know. I don't know, man. But either way,
It doesn't matter. They're gonna wait. They're gonna get the number 1 pick most likely.
Tennessee.
It's either. Yeah, I think so. I think Tennessee will end up still getting the number 1 pick, even though Cam Ward he's playing better and better as the season's going on. But they just have, outside of him, like absolutely nobody, and every week their team just looks so bad, like everywhere. So
Well,
I don't
actually,
see them winning more than 3 games.
Oh, no chance. I feel like they put together, some decent. There was some promise there against the Seahawks. A lot of it was late in the game after it was already over. But like, you saw some things clicking. You saw Cam Ward going airborne for a touchdown, if I remember that correctly. So like, yeah, you got some things there. Like, dog, Chimere DK looks really good as a
he's
returner
nasty.
and getting better as a receiver. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not an exciting team to talk about.
No, it's not.
Like, damn,
not at all.
No, it's really, really bad there. But currently they do have the number 1 pick. The Giants have the number 2 pick. Saints 3, Jets 4, Vegas, Cleveland, Washington ends up with the number 7 pick as it stands right now, which is absolutely wild with their expectations going into the season. And then currently New England has the 32nd pick in the draft.
Yeah, baby.
But obviously that depends on playoffs and stuff. But
that's fine.
Yeah, man.
We'll have the 32nd when we win the Super Bowl. So I already know we'll get the 32nd.
I was gonna say it's
Let's win a playoff game first, and then we'll talk, Tony.
Baby steps. All right.
Yeah, baby steps. Let's make the playoffs, and then we'll win one, and then every Pats fan ever will be like, "Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl," and then they'll lose the game. Next game will be like, "Oh, I never thought they were going." That's exactly how it goes. Exactly how it goes every year. But real quick, I want to talk about the Eagles-Cowboys game because that made no sense. No sense at all for a game.
Yeah.
Really? Well, I mean, actually,
bonkers.
No sense. You go up 21-0 in the first half, and then you don't score again.
Yeah.
Especially from the Eagles offense that has Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith, AJ Brown, Dallas Goedert, like the team that has been good on offense all year. Good. I'm not saying the best we've ever seen, but they've been good on offense. And then the Cowboys blank you for the second half. Come on. It's nuts to me.
Are you really that surprised though?
Yes.
Honestly,
because
for the Eagles,
I feel like the coaching staff, I kind of like, I guess not to this extent, but like throughout this year,
don't say you saw it coming. Don't say you saw it coming. There's no way.
I don't know, man, because the way they lost that game is so Philly, like so typical of Philly this year.
Is it though? What are you talking about?
Well, for one, you go up 21-0, and then you just stop throwing the ball to AJ Brown. Like you just don't throw him the ball the rest of the game. After he torched Deron Bland like the whole game, they're just like, nope, we're not throwing it to you anymore. And it's just like the offensive scheming, man. Like the offensive coaching is just, it keeps biting them in the ass like it has all year, really.
Yeah, the offense has always had its weaknesses this year, but I feel like
Mhm.
honestly the thing surprised me more is the defense. Like the fact that the defense allowed, I mean, the Cowboys did score right before halftime, but honestly, like
Mhm.
the big chunk plays that the Eagles defense allowed, like that didn't feel characteristic of that
Right.
Eagles defense. And honestly, it was also the Eagles offense has not been great this year, but Saquon Barkley fumbling the football,
Right.
that has
too.
not
Okay,
Yeah.
happened this year.
that's outlier. I will
That was
say that.
surprising. And then not only that, but I think there was two fumbles. So there was definitely at least two fumbles. But the one by Saquon was at the end of the game when um
Mhm.
things were the Cowboys were down by a touchdown. Saquon fumbles
Yep.
the ball, and I'm like, oh, the Cowboys are going to score. It just felt that way. They actually didn't. They didn't score. They end up punting it, and then they get a fumble
The second fumble.
on the punt
Mhm.
return, and
Mhm.
that I feel like that was like the crazy like stroke of I want to say luck, but obviously it was a high effort play by the Cowboys special teams to pop that ball out. But that was like the swing at the end of the game where I was like, dude, they got this first fumble. I'm like, okay, they're gonna come back. I'm like, well, I guess they're not coming back because they're punting. No, they actually are. And now
Mhm.
if anything, gave them better field position because they were right there on the goal
Right.
line. And obviously they tied it up and end up winning in overtime. So just
Yeah.
like it was like those swings typically this season they haven't gone or they have gone the Eagles' way. It just makes me think of like the Rams game when the Eagles ended up storming back and you thought that the Rams would have had this chance for a field goal at the very end and then it ends up being blocked and returned for a touchdown by the Eagles. Like
Right.
that's what I was expecting was the Eagles to find a way to win like they have, many times this season.
Right.
But no, we didn't get that. We got the swing the other way. And honestly, I'm so glad to see it. I hate both those teams, man, but I would rather watch the Eagles lose just because they're better right now. I was just so happy. It just puts a smile on my face watching them Eagles shit to bed. I love that shit.
Well, the defense letting up 24 unanswered points, I believe it was, is
Yep.
definitely
Mhm.
uncharacteristic, especially
Absolutely.
after last week. Because I felt like last week, the week before they played the Cowboys, they had their best defensive game, and that
Mhm.
was the primetime game, I believe. I forget against who, but it was their best defensive game. They were coming off of it. And then, like you said, like in the second half, they let up 24 unanswered points to the Cowboys. It is a little surprising, but at the same time, like Dallas is a team that's capable of doing that now, and people should realize that because George Pickens, I don't know what happened to him. I
He's showing
didn't
up all of a sudden. Yep.
I
say
didn't
all of a sudden.
imagine he was that good.
Bro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because CD Lamb is on the other side and
Mhm.
teams are putting so much attention on CD, but
Maybe.
George
Pickens
Pickens
was
is
going
making
crazy
insane
when CD
catches, bro.
It was
Yeah.
nuts.
And
Actually insane.
yeah, Pickens is a nut, and he was going crazy when CD was out too. So I feel like it's not even
Yep.
purely a CD thing, which is probably another thing helping out now that he is back. But
Mhm.
man, like so I saw a stat that George Pickens and Dak Prescott, that connection has the best passer rating in the league at 134 point something, 0.6 or something like that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I'm
Even
not
better than
surprised.
and number 2 is Sam Darnold and JSN.
And JSN.
So that's
Oh
the
my
sort of
God.
caliber of connection that we're talking about. And they have had some insane like deep balls,
Yeah.
in their connection too. Which JSN is a whole freaking beast in his own
Oh my.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But George Pickens, if it wasn't for JSN, George Pickens would be leading the league in receiving yards right now. He's the only other receiver that's over 1,000 yards.
Really?
Currently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which
Didn't know
makes
that.
sense
And
the way this year has been going. JSN has been the number one receiver in the league, and right behind him, George Pickens.
well, not right behind him. Behind him
But behind him, yes,
by like
you're
300,
right.
by like
'Cause-
200 yards, right?
by
Yeah.
around 300 yards.
3.
yeah, because JSN is at
I was trying to pull it up.
1,300 already.
JSN has 1313. George Pickens has 1,054. Puka Nakua is in third with 947, and then Amon Ra's got 884. Yep. Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
JSN is having an absolutely insane, unprecedented year, and he's on pace for 2K.
Bonkers.
So we might get a new record for receiving yards in a season.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
might get a new record for sacks in a season.
Yep.
How you like that transition?
say
Myles
the same thing.
Garrett, bro, had 3 sacks against the Raiders. He's had 14 sacks in the last like 5 games.
Yeah.
Bro, that is absolutely absurd.
That is
He
insane.
is at an insane lightning pace. There's still 6 weeks left in the season,
Mhm.
and he's
needs
already
5
has
sacks.
18 sacks.
He needs 5
Yeah.
sacks to beat it.
He needs 5 in 6 weeks, and he's on pace, obviously, to hit that.
Yeah.
Insane, dog. And he already has the record for Cleveland, which I think he broke his own record or something
Probably.
like that. But yeah, I mean, literally, that's the biggest. I mean, everyone's talking about Shadur getting his first win as a starter in Cleveland for the first time since like 1995.
And 30
That
years,
Cleveland
baby.
Brown has won
I
their first start.
wanted to drop that stat during the Shadur Sanders part. Damn you.
Yeah. My bad.
I
you're
did
good.
too.
You're good.
I did too.
I
You're-
feel like
you're
that
good.
one has been getting thrown before the game even started. Like that was getting thrown around. Like Shadur has a chance to win his first start. We might have talked about that last week. But honestly,
Yeah, we did.
We did.
I don't
All right.
think it was really Shadur as much as it was that defense. I mean, not to take away anything from Shadur. I want to actually pull up his stats and see.
No. I'll take stuff away from Shadur. I'll take it away from Shadur. That's fine.
You're
take
happy
it
to
away.
hate on Shadur. Take it away,
I'll
dude.
say, I'm glad that he got his first win. I'm glad that he got the win. Cool, good for him. You know, I'll preface it with this: I don't want to see anyone come to the NFL and be bad, because you work your whole life for this moment, and then to be bad at it is probably the worst. Though probably one of like the worst feelings ever. Let's be honest. But Quinshon Judkins putting up 16 for 47 and 2 touchdowns was huge. The 2 touchdowns, I should say, was huge. 47 yards, not so much. But then like Isaiah Bond made a crazy catch at the end towards
Yep.
halftime, end of the game. During the game made a crazy catch. And then I mean that defense was also just lights out. I mean, Malik Collins had 2.5 sacks. Why don't I see Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett had 3 sacks. Like this defense just balled out. So when your defense is playing well, that also helps your quarterback play a little more confident.
Absolutely.
But Shadur throwing 11 for 20 for 209 yards and a pick and a touchdown.
It's
I
not
don't
the
wanna-
most.
If JJ McCarthy did this, you'd see this everywhere.
Oh,
Like, oh my god, he
no.
only threw 11 for
No,
20.
no.
Yes, you're
Please
seeing
stop.
it now. You're seeing
Please,
it now.
JJ McCarthy is. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm saying this. Trust me, but he's worse than Shadur. JJ McCarthy is. He is like the most inefficient passer since like Josh Rosen, and you can look that up. I believe that's true. I believe like that's like
fine.
an actual.
He's like the most inefficient like ever.
ever. Yes, like ever. It was
I saw a
him-
graphic comparing his stats and fucking Jamarcus Russell, and Jamarcus
Yes.
Russell was better.
and Jamarcus. Yes, yes.
It was insane, dog.
no, like he like literally like JJ McCarthy
like-
is like the worst ever.
So we're saying, oh, great job for Shadur to get the win. Sure, good job on the win. But let's work again. Obviously, wins matter in the grand scheme of things. Yes, I get that part. But for instance, great team win. What did Shedder throw? 11 for 20. So he threw just above 50% and 200
Yes.
yards.
Right.
That's-
It's not
that's-
great. It's not a
That's
great performance.
That's a very midday, even bad day for most quarterbacks.
But
So-
for a rookie on a second game with his first game where he took first team reps,
Which is
Like,
still
I don't know, man.
insane to me that he hasn't got first team reps until last week.
Well, now he has, and look at how much he improved.
Look
from
how much he
last
improved.
week.
He threw for 209 yards. That's it.
But hold up, because there was a 53-yard completion to Isaiah Bond, which was a
Mhm.
nice deep ball.
I was just
And
about to mention this. yeah.
Isaiah Bond got some separation, which helped definitely, but it was a good ball placement. I'll say that was a good throw, and
Mhm.
the longest throw by a Browns quarterback in a long time.
Wait,
but-
really?
Oh yeah, and that's I think they said it on the broadcast. I forget what the last one was, but it was like their
That's
first
insane.
completion of more than 50 yards in at least a couple of years or something.
X amount of years.
It might have been like air yards because he ended up
Gotcha.
throwing a longer pass later in the game, which was his 66-yard touchdown, which
Mhm.
was a screen pass to Dylan Sampson.
Mhm.
So you have a 66-yarder and a 53-yarder, which is 111
10.
yards.
Mhm.
Did I do the
Yeah.
math right?
Something like that.
Around that. It's over 100 yards. That's half his yards on 2 completions, and one of those was a screen pass.
Right.
So take away those 2. I mean, we can't live. Obviously, you can't take away those 2. They were
Right.
2 of the passes that
Mhm.
he did throw. But honestly, the deep ball was a good pass, so we'll leave that one in. Take away the 66-yard completion. He had 140, 0 touchdowns, and a pick. And that's really
Mhm.
bad.
But
That's not a great game.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm saying that's not fair to say to take that away. But that wasn't. It was a screen pass. It wasn't necessarily like he didn't. It wasn't all him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I don't know. There's plenty of guys that have done that plenty of times over their career. I mean, look at Brady. But I mean.
Well, that's true.
We're-
Brady
we're not
did.
com-
He
We're not
did.
comparing that right now.
Brady checked down
Right.
merchant, but
Yeah.
hey, it's
But that's what you should do as a good quarterback. When your
Super Bowl.
reads aren't there, you check down the football.
absolutely
That's what Mac
and
Jones
it was,
did his
it was,
rookie year, and that's why Mac seemed
Yeah.
like he was so good.
and it was a design screen pass, so I don't think you can fault him for it. Like, damn, why did you do? No, he did the right thing, but I'm saying it sort of inflates his numbers a little bit and maybe makes them look a little bit better than throwing a 66-yard deep ball for a touchdown is different than
Mhm.
throwing a 66-yard screen pass. So
Right.
I don't know,
Right.
just
Well,
even with that, the numbers aren't like crazy
He
eye
really,
popping.
he
But
really threw a 0-yard touchdown, and it was a 66-yard rush by Dylan Sampson.
right, yes, 100%.
But if we're
But-
being technical like this, then that phenomenal pass to Isaiah Bond should have been a touchdown pass, but it wasn't.
But it
I
wasn't.
mean, was he
didn't
down?
get in.
He was
Doesn't
down
matter.
at the 1.
Doesn't matter. He didn't get in.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
And whose fault is that it wasn't a touchdown pass?
Shadur's.
That was not. You're insane.
I don't
Dude,
know.
that
I'm,
was-
I'm just asking
I'll
a
watch
question.
The clip back. I'll watch the clip
That
back.
was
I'll
a
have to watch it.
that was a phenomenal pass. He could not have put that ball
The
any more
glazing
accurate.
is crazy.
And I'm not glazing. I'm
It
being
was a good
honest.
pass. It was a
good
good
pass.
pass.
It was a
not
great pass.
Phenomenal pass.
No, it was a phenomenal pass. You know
Okay.
why? Because
Why?
I guarantee you that at least 10 of the starting quarterbacks in the NFL could not make that pass right now. At least 10 of them could not have made that pass on the run like he did.
Okay.
And that in it of itself, in his
Well-
second start, warrants me to say he had a good
But
good
who?
performance.
Who are the 10
So-
that couldn't make it? Starters?
Yes, starters.
Like who?
Oh well, let me look at the list. I will
Let's
gladly
go back
tell
to our
you.
tier list. I mean, even the worst quarterback,
Easily
Tua could make that
JJ
pass.
McCarthy.
Kyler Murray could make that
To
pass. Okay, maybe
Kyler
JJ
could not
can't.
make that pass.
Kyler could make
Kyler-
that fucking pass, dude.
Kyler would overshoot him by like 10 yards, or he would underthrow him the ball.
don't think
Anybody
Kyler has that
could
good of
also
arm.
overthrow that pass too. That's obviously possible.
Right.
I think Kyler could make that pass. He's made passes like that before. 100%,
Yeah, maybe like
dog.
5 years ago,
Jacoby
maybe.
Brissett could make that pass. Fucking Mac Jones could make that pass.
No,
Mac Jones could not make that pass.
Mac
Yes,
Jones-
he
Mac
could.
Jo-
Daniel
Mac
Jones
Jones
could
would
make
have
that
got
pass.
Mac Jones would have got sacked and freaking fumbled the ball.
Literally, Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, and Jameis Winston could all make that pass.
Thing is, what quarterback could
Jameis
catch
Winston,
that pass?
yes.
No, what quarterback could catch that pass? Jameis Winston is the only guy we
Jameis
could
Winston
say.
could catch that pass too. All right. I mean, I don't even know. Like, what are we talking about at this point?
I don't know.
What is the difference? I mean,
Well, I want to say this real quick because
okay.
this
Yeah,
matters.
go ahead, make your point. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying
Make
to
your
find a
point.
list of all the starters right now. Hold on. Okay, Kirk Cousins could not make that pass.
He could.
Joe Flacco could not make that pass. Jared Goff
Flacco.
could not make that pass.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
What?
You're
wrong.
telling me Jared Goff can throw on the run that good?
100%. Was he really even on that much of the fucking
Yes.
run?
Yes, he was.
Goff could make that. Come on. I think. Goff
Okay.
could make that pass.
You could make an argument for that one, but that one's close. I'll say that. But Flacco and Kirk
I think-
could not make that pass.
So you've chosen two quarterbacks that are 38 plus.
Well,
Got it.
I was still going down the
I feel
list.
We've
Okay, what else
seen
you got?
those
Still going
guys
down the
make passes
list.
like that.
Daniel Jones could not make that pass. Davis Mills could not make that pass.
Okay, yeah, that's
Trevor
fine.
Lawrence. Honestly, Trevor Lawrence debatable. I don't think Trevor Lawrence could make that pass. Geno Smith cannot make that pass.
Okay,
Tua.
Gino, fine.
Tua's questionable.
Tua
I
could
feel
make
like
that
Tua would
pass,
not.
bro.
He could, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't make the pass. He would. He would freaking overshoot
He literally
it or
made that
something.
pass like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, we'll give it to him then. Fine. JJ McCarthy could not make that pass. Tyler Shuck
Fair.
cannot make that pass.
Fair.
Tyrod Taylor cannot make that pass. Mason Rudolph cannot make that pass.
Fair.
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers could make that pass.
Aaron Rodgers.
And Marcus
definitely could make-
Mariota
Aaron
cannot
Rodgers
make that
could make
pass.
that pass.
Aaron Rodgers could. Mariota, maybe not.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers isn't fast enough anymore though.
What is about speed, bro?
Because if
Because he was
wasn't-
on the run?
Yes, he would have. If he wasn't on the run, he would have gotten sacked like that.
Are we talking about the pass or are we talking about
Well, the
his
whole play in
escape in
general.
the pocket too?
The whole
'Cause
play
that's
in
a-
general.
Okay, so then that's a little bit of a different question then. You were saying just the pass, all right? Listen,
Yeah, you said they could not make that pass. I was
goalposts
like, wait a
have
second.
moved.
Well, you're right. The pass alone, that's why Goff. Like obviously, Goff would be able to do that because he has a crazy arm. But I'm talking about the whole play in general.
Okay,
like, you
well
gotta
then,
Break out,
then
escape
would you
the
say
pocket.
Would you say Matt Stafford could make that pass because he's not very mobile?
That's a good point. I feel
So then, so at this point, are we really talking apples to apples then? Because now you're taking in mobility into the whole thing.
I think we all need to watch back that clip and come back next week and we all say what quarterbacks can and can't make that pass. Mobility, throw, I think all of it. We can make a whole segment out of this.
I'm not doing that because I just listed the quarterbacks.
I'm saying for
I
Ryan
just
and I to do
told
it.
you.
I'm not doing no
everybody that-
homework.
Oh, if
Oh,
you
it
and
was
Ryan want-
52
yeah,
yards,
then
not 53. My
definitely.
bad.
52. Okay, yeah. So that way more quarterbacks can do that for one less yard. But I
See,
think that's
now
enough on the
I'm
Cleveland
about-
Browns.
Yeah.
What else you guys got?
Well, we still haven't really talked about the Pats.
That's fine.
If we want
We
to
can do
delve into that real quick.
Yeah, we can do Pats real quick. Pats win again
So-
by 6.
It wasn't
Rough showing in the
great.
first half.
All the
Rough showing in
Pats
the first.
haters complaining
first quarter.
online.
Rough showing in the first quarter. Yeah, totally. Rough showing in the first quarter, but good teams find a way to win. I'll stand by that. And yeah, another week, another win. 10-2. And Drake the schedule May.
Drake the schedule May is crazy.
You had to have heard that a few times now.
I have not heard that.
It's all over
they say that-
Facebook, man.
they say
As
that,
his nickname, I haven't.
Yeah. They say that like, oh, it's the schedule. That's why they won all these games. So
Yeah.
people have given
It's everywhere.
Drake May the schedule.
I guess
It's even like starting to like seep its way into the Drake May itself. Like if you go on Drake May like pages
Drake May
online, every non-Patriots fan is on that page saying that Drake May is not as good and he's only playing this good because we've only played all the shitty teams, which is not true. We've had a couple of pretty hard matchups and we've won both of those games too. So people act like we play like the 0-11 Jets every week, and it's just not the case.
I mean, if you go back in history a few years, you can see that the last teams that have played like the easier schedules, again, that's fine. If you want to call it an easier schedule, yes, but the teams win the games. It's been like the Eagles of 22 that won the Super Bowl. It's the Chiefs of a few years, of like the year before that won the Super Bowl, that also played a lighter schedule. Like, they've showed that if you play a lighter schedule, you do win the games, and you do win Super Bowls. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not saying that it's like, oh well, easy schedule, Super Bowl win. I'm not saying that, but
right,
it's probably part of it.
No one on this podcast, by all means, is coming out and saying that the Pats are gonna win. I said it before the season. I was really just fucking around.
Say. Oh, you can't say you're fucking around now, dog.
I'm not. I mean, I think there's a legitimate shot. I think Evan bringing that whole stat up is a very good point, because confidence is a big thing in this league, and when your team believes that they can win, that they can go out there and win a game against these Kansas City teams, that's dangerous. It doesn't matter who it is. That's dangerous.
Crazy high right now.
Yeah,
right.
I think that's huge. I mean, I think you could build confidence by beating like good teams too, but like to string together. I mean, they've won fucking 9 games in a row,
or something,
or eight in a row, or whatever it is. Yeah, something like that. And I mean, it's wild. But I watched the post game press conference, or not press conference, the locker room speech from Vrabel, and he's kind of saying like, man, not all these wins are going to be pretty. Some of them got to be ugly. And, he didn't say this part, but the Bengals are not a great team currently in their current state, right? They don't have a great record.
Great.
And
defense
you won.
Great. Quarterback's not great. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you only won by 3 points. So it's kind of like, ooh, it's a win, but it was definitely a dirty win. And yeah, man, like you got it done. So I think his message to the team was just like, hey, we won, but we still got things to work on. And let's just keep working, keep going, keep grinding. And something he said actually, which I think is a big reason why like the team is rallying around him, is like he said, it starts with me. He said we all got things to improve, but it starts with me.
Yep.
So he's always, as the head coach, he's always going to take that responsibility to do that. I think that earns a lot of people's respect.
I agree.
Is to not be immediately pointing fingers, but to be like, hey, I got to step up too, but each and every one of us has to do it. So
big time. I agree.
Massive. Coach of the year.
Yeah. I it's a shoe at this point. It's a shoe-in, obviously. There's some coaches
unless
that
they
definitely
fall apart in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
They also could put McVay up there too, with how those Rams look.
McVay, definitely.
McVay's up there too.
I think that
I like Shanahan as well, honestly, with what he's done with San Fran and all
with
that.
With the injuries, dude. Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
I think Ben Johnson's still up there too, turning around the Bears.
Really?
And, like, because I feel like, I mean, when we did all of our predictions for awards, a lot of like the front runners for these awards were like coaches in their first year with a team
Mhm.
or coaches with a new team. Like Sean McVay obviously is a Super Bowl winning coach. You know, like we know he's really good. And, you know, obviously that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve it. But, you know, like Andy Reid had the lowest odds to win it at the start of the year. And that didn't mean that they thought the Chiefs were going to be bad. It just meant that he's already so solidified as a really good coach that he's coach of the year isn't.
It's harder for them to win it once you get up there to a certain.
Yeah, it's not always purely the best coach. It's kind of the coach that makes the biggest like improvement, I feel like. So it would, to me, I feel like it would be a Mike Vrabel or a Ben Johnson. Like everyone knows Kyle Shanahan's a really good coach. Everyone knows McVay's a good coach. Everyone knows. I mean, honestly, maybe like Shane Steichen, because I don't think that he has been really like given his flowers before.
Oh yeah,
you know,
he's another great candidate.
So I mean, that's a good one there too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other guys. Like Dan Campbell won it already, so like he probably won't win it again. You know, Kevin Stefanski obviously is not going to win it, but he won it twice. But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
It's like you said, for that award, there's a lot of stock is put into how your team has improved since last year, not necessarily actual success.
Absolutely.
Because if that was the case, then freaking Belichick would have. I think Belichick only won it like once or twice in his career. If I'm not mistaken.
In a perfect world, he would have won it freaking back to back to back to back to back, like nonstop.
Yeah,
right.
He would have won all the time.
We kind of touched on JJ McCarthy earlier. Pause. But I just want to read this because I pulled up his stats earlier. We were comparing it to Shedeur, and let's just look at last week. Shedeur was 11 for 20, but JJ McCarthy was 12 for 19, only 87 yards though.
Oh my God.
So he was throwing for 4.6 yards per, I think per attempt or per completion maybe. Whereas Shedeur had like 10.
Right.
And then JJ McCarthy's passer rating over the last 5 games,
30.
Against Atlanta, he had a 6.6, or no, sorry, that's his QBR. His passer rating was 37.5.
Yep.
Against Detroit, they won that game. It was 82.6. And then against Baltimore, 54.5. Chicago, 47.7. Green Bay, 34.2. And his QBR was 6.6, 49, 20, 21, and 17. So just like abysmal, just absolutely god awful, and getting worse, I should say, when it comes to the passer rating, just getting worse every single week. Man, he's just so bad. So yeah, I mean,
and that's the most concerning part if you're a Vikings fan, because
it's been a season to
we
forget
got quarterbacks like Cam Ward. They're getting better, not worse.
I take Cam Ward over JJ McCarthy in a heartbeat, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. I mean, the thing that sucks for Vikings fan is you had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones on your roster at the end of last season. That's the part that sucks. And Sam Darnold really was like the starter and the guy who was playing really good for your team, and they let him walk. So that's some pain right there.
Yeah.
I have a I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I have a kind of an argument though.
Go ahead.
As to why I feel like they were screwed either way, because I feel like Sam Darnold is only good if he has a good protection behind a good O-line.
Okay.
Like when he's not well protected, he is awful. And
which
I
is for just about any quarterback. I feel like.
Yeah. Sure.
Right, but Sam Darnold worse than others, I would say.
Okay. Sure.
But this is the thing is if they were to sign Darnold and pay him the money that he wanted, obviously, they weren't going to be able to keep their O-line intact, which is why they let him walk, which
Probably.
kind of makes sense.
I could see what you're
So
saying.
I don't know.
Which-
I feel
yeah,
like they were
sure.
screwed either way.
Probably. You're probably right. Again, we can look at it whatever way we want. There's probably two sides to every coin of, oh, if you keep him, you can't pay the guy, or if you don't keep him, you got to get JJ McCarthy. There's two sides to every part of it. It's either he's good or he's not, and we'll never know. I hate to be that guy and be like, well, Tony, whatever you said doesn't really matter. But like, yeah, I hope
No,
we
it's true
find out
though. It doesn't matter.
what happens, like what's going on
Well,
with JJ
when
McCarthy. I hope
those-
we find out soon.
If those were your options and you believe in JJ McCarthy, it's like, okay, I can pay a lot for this guy, Sam Darnold, who obviously he's proven it, but I can get JJ McCarthy on a rookie contract. I really think he can do it. Why not go there? And then obviously once you actually see him on the field, you're like, oh, we should have paid the big price for that other guy. But hindsight's 2020.
He only has 3 more years because his first year was out with that ACL or meniscus tear. So he has
his
3 more
second
years
year.
on his rookie deal.
Yes.
I'm
Well, I
saying
mean,
this year and
yeah,
and then 2 more. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I mean,
it's a 4-year deal, I believe.
Yeah, and then
4-year
there's
deal,
typically
yeah.
a 5th-year option.
5th-year option.
Yeah. Which doesn't seem
Which
like
is-
they're going to take it.
No.
It's a little early,
We'll
though.
talk.
It's
We'll
early,
talk
though.
next year. We'll
Yeah.
talk next year about that.
Well,
Go ahead.
too much stock was put to end it. That too much stock was put on McCarthy. I feel like people just assume that Kevin O'Connell could fix him because he is known as the quarterback whisperer. But the problem is McCarthy is so awful. Even McCarthy can't fix him.
I have a hot take here. I feel like we throw around the words quarterback whisperer way too much in the NFL. Way too much. Like every year we have like a new quarterback whisperer. Every year we have a new one. Or there's someone that's like, oh, he's also a quarterback whisperer. Like, no, wait a second.
I don't say that.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying just the NFL, like in general. Like they're like
I can see
talking
it,
heads
yeah.
on whatever.
I mean, people said
whatever,
that
like,
with
media
Dayball.
platform. Right,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
with Josh
No,
Allen,
look
because
at him.
they're like he did so much good stuff with Josh Allen. Okay, but
He did. He was an
It's also
amazing
Josh Allen.
quarterback coach.
he was. I mean, he was
Like,
with Josh Allen. Yes, but that's
he
Josh
fixed
Allen.
up a lot of Josh Allen's problems, though.
Yes, but did
Like,
he
I'll
do
give
that
him the credit
with
for
Daniel
that.
Jones? Did he
No.
do it with Did he do it with anybody like since then?
No.
Like
No.
no. So yeah, people are quick to throw that around. You do it with one guy, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, okay. KOC did kind of do it with multiple people, though.
Right.
I think KOC is one of the very few people that are actually warranted. Like that name should be thrown around when you talk about them.
No,
Well,
I
the thing
agree
is,
with
like,
that.
You're right on
I
the
agree
head.
with that.
Like
Yeah.
there's not many. But absolutely, Evan. Like
I feel like
yeah,
that gets
people.
thrown
You're
around
right. People do
little,
throw
a
that
little bit
around.
too much. A little bit too much.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a lot of expectation to put on somebody like to I mean, even someone who is a really, really good coach and a really good teacher of correct form or whatever. You can have someone that comes in and they're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I'm doing it my way. And they still suck
Right.
ass,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
But, then you have 9 coming out there, the alter ego, like, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to throw picks. You know,
Dude,
his alter ego just loves throwing picks. So maybe that's the issue is he's really good at teaching JJ McCarthy. Maybe it's just 9 that he's having trouble with. I
Maybe.
don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck that whole
I think
thing
it's
is, but
hilarious.
it just sounds.
I think it's hilarious.
It's his alter ego, Tony.
He taps into it on game day.
He won 1 game, and he's like, yeah, that's my alter ego. It's 9.
Oh,
When I'm
I
on a
see.
field.
Okay,
It's 9.
interesting.
I think it's actually hilarious.
That's so
I
funny.
think it's
dude.
so funny.
It's definitely fucking hilarious at this point.
Yeah.
So, unless y'all got like, we can obviously talk about whatever you want, but what's y'all's picks for this week? Thanksgiving
Ooh.
pick.
It has to be
Are
a
we doing-
Thanksgiving Day pick.
Okay, we can do a Thanksgiving Day pick. That's cool with me.
Yeah, you know what? We should pick all.
Oh, we should pick all-
Thanksgiving. Just pick them
yeah.
all.
That's a
Oh,
good
just-
idea.
See
Yeah,
if we can who got the best record out of
because
Thanksgiving Day games.
I mean, there's 3 games. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Thanksgiving.
This is its own little mini competition. Let's do
Thanksgiving
that.
and Black Friday.
Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
good.
like that.
All right, I'm gonna rattle these off quick here. Give me. Oh shit. All right.
It's
give
tough.
me the Cowboys over the Chiefs.
Hmm.
I'll
Wow.
take Ravens
Okay.
over Bengals.
Wow. Yep.
I'll take Bears
back.
over Eagles,
Okay.
and I will take Lions over Packers.
All right. You write that down, Tony? Or should I should
Uh,
should someone write?
no, I didn't.
Someone
I don't
should
think
write this
anyone
down.
wrote Lions,
We can watch
Cowboys,
back the footage.
Ravens, Bears.
I'll write it down. Hopefully,
Lions,
it
Cowboys,
doesn't
Ravens,
magically
Bears.
disappear. From my
Bears
phone
over
again.
Eagles too is wild. Okay. I'm gonna pick Lions,
Mhm.
Chiefs, Ravens.
Lions,
Bears.
Chiefs,
I'm gonna say
Ravens.
Bears. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bears.
I'm gonna go with Bears. Yeah, too. I was a little bit like, oh man, I don't know. I
You
just
can't pick the Eagles.
I don't
You're
want
a
to have to
Giants
root
fan.
for the Eagles, so I'm picking the Bears.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's valid.
But in a realistic world, that'd be like, yeah, Eagles would probably win, but maybe not, because the Bears have this freaking devil magic that is just crazy.
It's true.
What do you got,
they
Tony?
do. All right. So first off, I'll pick the Lions.
Tony's taking the
hate to
Bengals.
go the. Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Joe,
I hate to go the same way here, but I just think that the Lions are infinitely better than the
That's fine.
Packers right now, and they're playing at home. For my
indoors. Yeah.
evening game, I'm going to go with the Cowboys because it's in Dallas, and fuck the Chiefs, and I hope they lose and Mahomes cries, and I just don't. It would just be awful for me to be eating dinner and then looking at my TV and seeing them do the stupid Mahomes like eating out of the turkey shit. So let's hope
Oh,
we don't have
man.
to suffer that misery this year, but with our luck, we will. And then
The
the late
Salvation Army
game,
bucket.
I'm picking the Ravens.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Lions, Cowboys, Ravens for Thanksgiving Day.
What about Black Friday?
Black Friday game.
I hate to say it, but I just don't see Philly losing at home. Maybe if it was in Chicago, but Philly at home, I gotta go with Philly here.
Okay.
I don't see
All
them
right,
losing
boys.
back as well.
All right, so we all have different picks.
think so.
I mean, we all picked the Lions, so we're all fucked if the
No, no.
Packers lose. But
Tony and
Other
I
than that,
have
we're
the same
all-
exact. Tony and I have the same exact picks.
no,
Uh,
because Tony
except
picked
the
the
Eagles.
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 You pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
our.
go ahead.
So
we have the
we're all
same
different
Thanksgiving
somewhere.
Day one. So
Yeah.
So, what's at stake here? What's the wager? Who's got to wear what on the next episode?
I think.
Pink wig or like a turkey on the head or something?
I
it
think
should
we
be
run back.
Thanksgiving.
Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, I'm down for whatever you want, man. I don't care.
I think if whoever has like the worst record. Oh wait, we should pick a game. We should pick like a tiebreaker of some sort in case we all go like 2-2, or something like two of us go like 3-2 or whatever, or 3-1.
I wonder if the math would.
I don't know how we would.
I don't
do
know
that,
how the math
but
works out that way. Because I
Well,
think
there
we
could
all picked the
definitely
Lions.
be
We all
two
picked the
people.
Ravens.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
Sure,
Well,
I'm not sure.
We'll do
We'll
a
figure it out.
we'll
But
figure it
I
out.
think
Yeah.
I think we should run back the pink wig. I think we should make that like a thing. They wear the pink wig
Okay.
like the whole episode.
Okay.
I think it'd be funny.
All
Cool
Or
with that.
we have
All
to
right.
wear, or like
I was
Ryan,
thinking like a
since
Santa.
you hate. I was
Like,
saying
I mean,
whoever
like,
loses has
the
to
problem
dress
is
up
I
as
don't have
Santa?
I don't have a Santa costume though. I got a Santa hat. That's about it.
Just a hat and then a
I
beard.
have-
That's all we need.
I have
Party
pink
City,
ones.
baby.
I have 3 pink Santa hats, or 2. I think.
Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, a pink
So, I
Santa
mean,
hat. How about that?
I'll rock a if I lose, I will rock a pink Santa hat.
Okay.
Next
I like
And
the Santa idea.
Okay, bet. All right.
It's
So
very
whoever
holiday
loses,
spirited.
whoever
Because
has
we
the
will
worst
know.
record.
We will know by
In
the
those
time
4.
that we see each other on Monday Night Football for past Giants.
Yes. All right,
Quick little
guys.
plug. But
Yeah. We'll probably end up posting some shorts and some Instagram stories. So make sure to follow us on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram. Shout out to the whopping 0 people we have watching, but maybe people who watch this after the fact, follow us
I
on
hope so.
Instagram. It's
Hope so.
TDT podcast on Instagram. So
Mhm.
check it out. We'll be posting some content from that Monday Night Football game.
definitely.
Yes, sir. All right. So, anything y'all want to touch on before we wrap it up? I know we kind of got some places to go, people to see.
What was it? There was something. I thought I saw something the other day that I wanted to bring up.
We didn't talk about the Jags overtime win.
That's fine.
That's
we'll talk
Uh,
about the Jaguars next week.
We did talk about
Ooh.
them in a general sense.
Oh, I have CJ Stroud as a full participant at today's practice.
Whoa. Okay. I think I did
Little
hear
roundup.
about.
That's
Yeah.
good news.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank Ragnow coming out of retirement.
I
the
did see that
Lions.
too. Yeah. And is Brandon Graham coming back too for the
I
Eagles?
don't know.
And then I heard today that Aaron Donald was considering
I
it.
was just gonna say the biggest
Mhm.
thing is Aaron Donald is considering coming back if the Rams make the playoffs.
See, you told us that, Tony, and I'm like, all right. Let me know when he's decided.
Mhm.
If he's just thinking about it, if he's just considering it, I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
know.
be Aaron
But it's
Donald's
so
thinking about coming back.
But it's Aaron Donald, man. Like that's just
Mhm.
insane. Like
It
if he
would be
comes
absolutely
back,
insane.
Mhm.
It would
I
be
agree. That
insane.
would be actually nuts. That would be
Considering the Rams
insane.
are already like the best team in the fucking league.
Yeah.
So shit, dog.
Yeah.
Watch out. AD.
Pat's
Fucking
Rams
dominant.
Super Bowl for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rams heavily over favored, just like 0-1 all over again.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
probably.
It's not happening. Panthers are going to the Super Bowl.
No.
We'll see, man.
And on that
Panthers
note,
win the NFC South.
I could
Rico Dowdle carries them.
I mean, if they won that game against San Francisco, there would
They'd
be
be
a
in the
very
lead.
valid argument. But
They'd be in the lead right now.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the nuts to do it. I feel like you have to beat San Francisco the other night to have a shot. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just me though.
Definitely.
Well, hold up. Wait a minute. Because it's not going to load, but I was trying to see when they play the Bucks, but they play the Bucks in week 16. So that's going to be a big matchup. So
Yeah.
watch out. Watch out, boys.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have an absolutely fantastic, wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat all the treats. Gorge yourself
sure.
and then freaking knock out. Watch a Christmas movie and go to bed. Put some comfy
A Christmas
clothes
movie.
on. Watch a Christmas movie on Thanksgiving.
Watch like
'Cause there's
a
no
Charlie Brown or something.
Charlie Brown
Charlie
Thanksgiving.
Brown.
There's definitely Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Oh, there
There's
is.
gotta
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, there
is.
is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
be. Watch that or something. I don't
No,
know.
why not watch Die Hard or
Don't
something?
watch. True.
All right. I got you with that one.
You got rid of that one. Never seen it, so I'll have to watch it at some point.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there's no way. There's no fucking way, bro. That's insane.
Never seen it.
All
Never seen it.
right, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Watch Die Hard. Watch Polar Express. And we'll catch you next week. Same time, same place, maybe.